You have to go see the silo.
Oh, is it?
This is kind of neat. I mean, you know, to tell you the truth, well, you have to climb 120 feet a couple of times to fix the silo.
Oh, yeah, there's the ladder.
You have audio, you have audio in this. This room is called David's Den, and it's a reading room that was dedicated to David Rockefeller Sr. on the occasion of his 90th birthday, June 12, 2005. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. But here in law school, I just
Yeah. It's a reading room, David's Den. Hi, Scott.
Hello.
Is everybody here? We're planning programs to engage people with the farm in all 4 seasons every weekend of the year. So that's my approach to the farm. And also I was an intern here a couple of seasons back working with the livestock department, a little bit of time in the greenhouse. So I have some hands-on farming experience as well. That's an important part of what I do as well, is being able to translate what's happening on the farm to the public. Before we head out to the vegetable field and the pastures to see how we're raising our animals and how we're growing our vegetables, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of background about who we are as an organization and some of the history and where we've come from.
They actually mostly come from the Westchester County, from this county.
Okay.
All the districts here are represented. And then from Connecticut, just as of this year, a couple high-need districts in New Jersey that we received some funding to bring them out. And then the schools in New York City are private schools that come up here, not the public schools. We do have a few, but field trip budgets being what they are, it's getting harder and harder to get those over here with the busing costs. Through this pasture, the meat chickens, the egg layers, and the sheep. And then the back pasture, it's sheep and turkeys. So we have to really maximize what we have. So what happens out here, you can see there's been some mowing happening. That's just the normal spring pasture management. But typically we're looking for the grass to get about 6 inches high. We're going to send the sheep in, or any ruminant, but for us it's the sheep. They have a nice cordoned off area with electric fencing. They graze for a day to a day and a half, depending on how fast that grass is growing. Move to the next spot. The chickens come in behind them. They pick through their manure, kind of sanitize the pasture for us. All the tall grass is out of the way so they can see all the shorter grasses and bugs and grubs they like to eat. They stay for 2 days. They have 1/8 of an acre for each house. And then if it's a moving day, so the girls actually go into the house at dusk naturally to roost. So that's an issue. We see a lot of escapees. This particular group, this is a new crop of chickens. They're probably been with us about 6 weeks. And they have a lot more wanderlust and bravery and curiosity than the others have had. I saw easily 100 of them running around the other day out of their fence. So we have had some issues with them getting gobbled up. So, but we try to keep them all together. And then we'll bring them out on pasture, and they're, you can see, pretty well adapted to their surroundings at this point. Every house is a little different. Every house is designed by a different farmer. Everyone thinks theirs is the best. And we'll probably be having to make another new one pretty soon. So this is the main production field. It is a 7-acre field, about 4.5 acres of vegetables and fruit, and then 1 acre of table grapes up there. And someone asked earlier about the chickens in terms of being certified organic. We are not certified organic on any of what you've seen today. What we do is we figure, because we have customers that come to us, that obviously we're open to the public. We're not worried that they're going to see anything that they, might be uncomfortable with or might have a question about. And we also sell so much of our food in the restaurant, and we know obviously we can see them from here. if there was some issue that we needed to trace back, it's a pretty quick, pretty short trip for us to figure out where we needed to fix something. The organic certification is something that I think is great for folks that want to do it, but we just don't feel like we need it here. With the chickens, we can't do it because we don't breed the poultry on site. Their parents are not organic, so and then out here, we're doing a combination of practices. Some organic methods, some biodynamic methods, a lot of things that our head farm